It's week 2 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Seahawks and the reigning Super Bowl champs under the lights on Sunday night.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. It's week 2 of this NFL season. A couple of teams feeling good, Greg. Victory in the season opener, and that gives you just great momentum off the schneid to start the season. Now, what's ahead for these guys?
Going into week 1 was always kind of an interesting deal, Mike, and I always felt as a player, you prepare months for week 1, and then you prepare 7 days for week 2. It's kind of a very interesting thing, and here you have both teams, 1-0, gotten off to a great start. Now you only got a week to turn the page, and you want to get into a normal rhythm week to week of what is a long NFL season.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
One thing about this there, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And nothing them doing on that run. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early third down coming up. He'll drop to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Metcalf makes the grab again. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. The tight end Fant in motion. Now they'll set up. That is intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start. Pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Seahawks 0.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They are obviously still smarting from that pick 6 a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hole. Try to start digging out now with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They face 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Walker. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Deron Payne there for the stop. 3rd and 6. look to throw. That's caught. It's Evans. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Here's a handoff to Walker. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of the fullback. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Now, faking the give. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 22-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Daniels now going to look to throw. Now a screen set up for Harris. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
To the air again is Daniels. Got a man. It's Thomas. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a game. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those 2 things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Daniels gonna throw again. Now he takes off. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. So the ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. In motion comes Thomas. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And he's gonna be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Third and goal. 3rd and goal. It's Daniels. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force 4th down.
Here's a designed run, and he will take it in himself. Jaden Daniels, touchdown Commander. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders move out on top, 14-0. Both team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Well, Seahawks offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score, as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run here with Walker. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down. Throwing is Willis. Open man left side. He's got it. He's going to have that 1st down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down. Give to Walker, running right. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Deron Payne there for the stop. Here's a 3rd and 10. Willis. He gets that to his big target fast. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Willis now to throw. There's Evans. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Willis to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 20-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A pass taken in by Harris. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Going up top. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Washington. That is first touchdown of the new year. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a four vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Here's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on third down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Commanders' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's third down. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. He'll go right and find his running back. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Washington.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They run over center with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
In motion comes Thomas. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. To the air again is Daniels. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Throwing again. Daniels. That'll be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 6.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Seahawks offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Now Willis. That one knocked away and incomplete. Now whistles and a timeout. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory. Past midfield. A huge play just before the half. And even 50 yards.
Yeah, this is one of those cases, Mike, that the defense is so consumed with locking down all the receivers that they lose track of the quarterback. And after realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball, he tucks the ball down and not only picks up the first down, he picks up a huge chunk play.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. To throw, here's Willis. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Here's Willis. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the lines of game, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. Throwing, Willis. This one intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. And we'll send you about a mile north of here to our studios in the Creative Village. Standing by, the coach with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where it was the Lions who were able to come away with the home victory. Jared Goff, 2 touchdown passes as his guys make amends for the setback in Week 1. From Motown, let's head across Lake Erie to Buffalo, see what's going on with the Bills. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Josh Allen, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. And finally, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers. The Commanders got a strong first half out of their quarterback, Jaden Daniels. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
When we get a turnaround, let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has part that is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Byron Murphy there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing is Daniels. And he gets that to Hardman. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
But I think it's pretty clear what the halftime message was from the coach, Mike. He said, I want to come out in this second half and deliver an early blow. Come out swinging. Well, I think they've made that statement pretty clear here to start the third quarter. And if they can finish this drive off with a touchdown, I think they'll have done just that.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. In motion comes Thomas. On the give, it's Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He runs with it. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
This one caught before. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll try to run with Robinson. Powering forward. He's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Here's 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
2nd and 7. Now Walker. He'll push forward for about a yard. Ron Payne there for the stop. Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing Willis. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the Commanders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Tight end going in motion here. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Daniels now going to look to throw. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Receiver in motion, going right. Give to Robinson from the pistol. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing now, Daniel. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Washington. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times and at times, really bad offense.
Off play action. He'll set up. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down. Willis. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And as we take you through some of the highlights so far, you're going to see a lot of passing yards. He has carved up this defense, over 300 yards passing in the game, and has been sharp right from the start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A give, and here comes Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
The visitors' offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. On the ground, it's Walker. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
And he'll get this across midfield. It's brought down, following a pickup of 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Willis. Open man, right side. He's got it. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Seattle. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Willis now to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, faking the give. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Here's Walker. Strong. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a 1st down picked up.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Willis to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. It's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Commanders' offense make their way out to take over once more. As we look back at some of the highlights in this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
And a good run there, and to get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Now a screen set up for Harris. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Going up top for Evans. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing is Willis. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Willis now to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
I I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Now Willis. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Washington. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Willis. There's Evans. He's got it.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
He gets that to his big target, Back. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Throwing, Willis. And that one incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to...
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and As a result, takes a big loss.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. As he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. And it would appear they're with 2-0 start as they begin things here with 1st and 10 in this 4th quarter. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
3rd down and 9.
It's a game of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Julian Love, the former Notre Dame star, with the good coverage, and he's able to knock that one away. The Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They're trying to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one caught left side by Evans. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing, Willis. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to Metcalf. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This one from 43 yards away. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Seahawks cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.